Hello everyone. So today we are here to discuss the concept of addition operation between the number systems. Okay. So how addition is performed in each and every number system that we are going to discuss now. So first we will see how addition is made in the case of binary number system. Okay. Binary number system in the sense how addition is done between the two bits or two or more bits when it is in the form of binary numbers. Okay. So if you see the table clearly, suppose if you take 2 bits, okay, minimum number of bits required for addition is 2. Okay, minimum we require 2 input bits to perform addition operation. So suppose if we have 2 bits, then what are the combinations you will have for n number of bits? You will have 2 power n number of combinations. Okay, remember that for n number of bits, you will have 2 power n combinations. So for 2 bits, you will have 4 combinations. What are those? When two inputs are 0, when first input is 0, second input is 1, when first input is 1, second input is 0, and both inputs are 1. These are the 4 different combinations you come across when you have 2 input bits. Okay, now what you are doing here? Addition between these two. Okay, you are adding addition between these two. So when you add 0 plus 0, you will get 0 as the answer. Okay, remember that the result what you are getting is called as sum. Okay, when you add 2 bits or 2 or more bits, you will get the result, and that result is called as sum. And you will get one more bit extra, that is called carry. What is carry? Extra bit obtained in the result, obtained in the sum. Okay, so see here, when you add 0 plus 0, sum will be 0. Carry will not be generated, means carry also 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1, that we know already. So no carry will be there. So 0 carry. 1 plus 0 also 1, that we know. No carry is generated. So 0 carry. But when you add 1 plus 1, generally when you add 1 plus 1, what is the result? You will get 2. Okay. Generally, if you add 1 plus 1, you will get answer as 2. But 2 is not in the binary number system. Okay. In binary number system, we are having only 2 digits, 0, comma 1. But we got answer as 2. So convert this 2 into binary. If you convert 2 into binary, you will get answer as 1 0. Okay. So this 0 is called as your sum, and this one you called as carry. Okay. The 2 is written like 1 0. Among that 1 0, this 0 is taken as sum, and the extra one we are getting on the left side is your carry. Okay. Remember that when you add 2 ones, you will get sum as 0 and carry as 1. Okay. Next, see the examples. This is not 10, it is 1 0. 1 0 plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. And here no bit is there, means I have to take that 1 here. So we'll get 1 1 as the answer. Don't think like 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, this is 1 0 plus 1 is equal to 1 1. Now see here, 1 1 plus 1. So if you see carefully, when you add these two ones, already I said 1 plus 1 is equal to sum 0. So result sum is equal to 0, and you will get 1 carry. I read that carry should be forwarded to the left column. Okay, whatever carry you are getting, that carry should be added to the left column. Left column means this bit. Next, again 1 plus 1. Again 1 plus 1, you will get 0. Again you will get carry. So add that carry to this bit. So in this column, you won't find any bits here. So directly take that carry in the answer. Okay, but because here no bit is there, here no bit is there. So take directly into the answer 1. So you will get 100 when you add 1 1 plus 1. See here, 1 plus 0 is 1. No carry will be there, so no need to add next column. 1 plus 1 is 0. Here you will get carry. So add that carry here. I added carry here. Now you are having 3 ones in a column. 1 plus 1 plus 1. You will get 1 as answer. And again you will get carry. Directly take that carry into the answer. This is the direct carry. Okay, how you got triple 1 is equal to 1? See, listen carefully. 1 plus 1 plus 1. Right? If you are adding 3 ones, 1 plus 1, what is the answer? Sum is 0 and you will get one carry, no? That carry you add here, add to the left column. Now 0 plus 1 is 1, write that one here. That's what I written there. Okay, among three ones, first you add first two ones, you add first two ones and the carry will be generated here. Bring the carry to the leftmost column and write the answer sum 0. Again this 0 is added to the last bit 1, so 0 plus 1 is 1, write that one here. Okay, like this we have to add binary numbers. So this is the example, best example. Say 1 plus 1 is 0, again 0 plus 1 is 0. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 0, you will get one carry here. Again 1 plus 1 is 0, you will get one carry here. Again triple 1 is 1, you will get one carry here. Again triple 1 is 1, you will get one carry here. So 1 plus 1 is 0, you will get one carry here. Again 1 plus 1 is 0, you will get one carry here. 0 plus 0 plus 1 is equal to 1 only, no carry is generated. Next 1 plus 1 is 0, you will get one carry here. So triple 1 means 1 with carry here. So no bits are there above here, so directly take this carry into the last bit here. So this is your answer. Okay, like that you have to proceed in binary addition. Okay, now we will see octal. So how to perform the octal in the sense, when you add two octal numbers, first you find out the range of the octal. Okay, first you find out the result, whether the result is within the range or not. Okay, see, I will write the first example. 7 plus 6. Okay, 7 plus 6. What is the answer you will get? In general, you will get 13 as your answer. General, but 13 is not in the range of octal. So whether sorry, when the result is not in the range of octal, subtract 8 from the result. Then what you will get here? You will get answer as 5. And for every subtraction of 8, you will get one carry. Add that carry to the left side of the result. So 1 5 is not 15, it is 1 5 base 8. Okay, 1 5 base 8. That is the answer. Okay, see here. See second example. 7 plus 1 is 8. But 8 is not in the range of octal. So subtract 8. Then you will get 0. So for subtraction of 8, you will get one carry. Bring that carry to the left column. Now 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 is in the range of octal. So no problem, no need to subtract 8. Okay. So what is the method is, when you add the numbers, when the result is not in the range of octal, if it is not in the range of octal, subtract 8. So in some conditions we need to subtract 3-4 times. Okay, till you subtract 8 till the result comes within the range. Suppose you got the answer as 24. When you add the numbers, if you add 24, 24 is not in the range of octal, so subtract 8 here. By subtracting 24 minus 8, we will get 16. Now 16 is also not in the range of octal. Again you subtract 8. Then again you will get answer as 8. 8 is also not in the range of octal. So again subtract 8. Then you will get 0. 0 is in the range of octal. Yes. Yes. It is in the range of octal. Therefore, how many 8s we might be subtracted? 1, 2, 3. After 3 subtractions of 8, then we got the result within the range. Therefore, the carry value is equal to 3. Carry value is equal to 3. Okay, so what is the answer here? The original answer is 0 and the carry value equal to 3. Therefore, 3 0 base 8 is the answer. Like that you should write. Okay, you need to count how many 8s we subtracted in order to get the original result into the range. Okay, here, see here, 3 plus 0 is 3. So 3 is in the range of octal, so no problem. 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. 9 is not in the range of octal, that's why subtract 1, 8 from 9. 9 minus 8 equal to 1. So subtraction of 8 is happened here. So you will get carry. You will get carry. Now add here 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 3, 10. 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. Again, we subtract 2 here. That's why you will get 1 carry here. So directly take the carry into the answer. Why? Because here we don't have no bit, here we don't have no bit. So directly take this one into the answer. So 1213 is the octal number result for the given two numbers. Okay. Like this, you can verify this problem also. Next, hexadecimal. Hexadecimal is the same condition like octal. There, in the previous octal addition, if the result is not within the range of octal, we subtracted 8. When the same condition exists here, you subtract 16. That's it. You add the digits. If the result what you got is not in the range of hexadecimal, you go on subtract 16 until the result comes within the range. And count how many 16s you have subtracted. And that will be your carry value. See, 7 plus 6. What is 7 plus 6? 13. 13 is within the range of hexadecimal? Yes. But 13 is a 2-digit number and that 13 is written as D in case of hexadecimal. Now, F is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. So 16 is not in the range of hexadecimal. So subtract 16 minus 16. You will get 0. So minus 16 is done here. That's why one carry will be generated here. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 is in the range of hexadecimal. Yes, it is in the range. So 20 base 16 is the answer for this problem. Okay, clear? Like this. See, here also 3 plus 0 is 3. Yeah, 3 is in the range, no problem. F is, what is F? 15. E is 14. 15 plus 14 is 29. 29 is not in the range. So subtract 16. 29 minus 16 is 13. 13 means D. D is in the range of hexadecimal, so no problem. So here we have done 116 subtraction. That's why one carry will be generated. So 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus D is 17. Okay. 17 is not in the range. That's why 16 is subtracted. Therefore 16 minus 17 minus 16 is 1. Therefore, as we are subtracting 1 here, put 1 carry here. That carry is taken directly to the answer. Okay, clear? So like this, we need to perform the hexadecimal. So these are the examples. Okay, white examples, and we can prefer these. See, we are having two binary numbers, and I added here this red color one is the extra bit I got, which is called carry. You can verify them. This is 9, this is 7. If when you add 9 plus 7, you get 16. Whether I am getting 16 or not, you can verify. Okay, like that. See here, here it is an octal numbers. See, 7 plus 2, I got 9, but 9 is not in the range of octal. So I subtracted 8. So for every subtraction of 8, I will get 1 carry. This is the carry. Okay, so 9 minus 8 is 1. Next, 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. So 14. 14 is also not in the range of octal. That's why I subtracted 8. So 14 minus 8 is 6. Yeah, 6 is in the range, no problem. So as I am subtracting 8, I will get 1 carry. Same, when I add this, you will get 9 as answer. 9 is not in the range of octal. Subtract 8, you will get 1. As I am subtract 8 here, again you will get 1 carry. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 7. 7 is in the range, no problems. Only one thing remember, in the case of octal or in the case of hexadecimal, you find whether your result is within the range or not. If your result is not in the range, you go on subtracting the base value. Octal means subtract 8. Hexadecimal means subtract 16. You continue the process until your result comes within the range. Okay, so then that will lead to your correct answer. Okay, so these are the practice questions. Okay, you can practice them and you can verify the answers. The answer of the first problem should be this one. Okay, please note the question and answer and you verify as your homework. Okay, so practice these bits so that it is easy for you to analyze whether you are perfect in performing the addition or not. Okay, so the first bit belongs to the binary, the second bit belongs to the octal, the third bit belongs to hexadecimal. Okay, so we missed here one model, that is decimal addition. We see in binary addition, octal addition, hexadecimal addition, but we missed here decimal addition. Why? Because already we know how to perform decimal addition. Decimal numbers are the numbers which we are using in day-to-day life. So we know how to perform normal addition. So that's why again we no need to study about them. Okay, decimal addition is the method that we are daily following. Okay, apart from that, these are the three different methods. So please practice them. If you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you. Have a nice day.